Pinball is a great song by Paul Weller. It is actually a cover version of a song from the 1970s, so do check that out as well if you haven't already, but the Weller version is the one I'm going to focus on in this tutorial. The song is in standard tuning, which makes it perfect for us beginners. Let's have a look at some of those chords then. So, as you probably saw there, the E minor 7th to A is your kind of main intro verse chord pairing. So, E minor at the 7th fret, and you want to just remove that little finger, and that's your sound. Very popular Weller chord, that one is. And 2 downstrokes is good for that one, but a little bit of muting as well. Okay, add a third downstroke on that one, so down, down, down. If you want to just hit the E note on the first one, that can give the song a sense of atmosphere. And then we go to the A chord, okay, so standard stuff. A at the 5th fret, E-shaped bar chord. And it's the 2 downstrokes and then a third downstroke with that little gap in between. So that is the intro, just 3 of those pairs of E minor 7th and A. Always play along with the original recording so that you can get the feel for the song and the strumming pattern, but like I say, it's very straightforward. Yeah, it's quite a nice song to play, this one. And then we move to the verse. So again, same chords, E minor 7th to the A. And then that last little bit there, when it goes to the E minor 7th, you put your little finger on the B string at the 10th fret, and then bring it in to the 9th fret. So you're going from an E 7th sus4 to your standard E 7th. That's the move, okay? So E minor 7th, E 7th sus4, E 7th. Okay, so that is the verse. I'm just going to play that through once so you can get a feel for it. Okay, so. Yeah, hopefully that's sounding quite smooth so far. Then it moves to the chorus. Okay, so quite interesting chords in the chorus. Borrowing from other keys is something you don't often come across in modern music, but then I guess this isn't a modern song, is it? From the 70s. So it's A minor. So that would be like your A, 5th fret, but remove the 2nd finger. Then C minor. Then G. Then A. And then C, B, and then back to those 2 chords. So I'm just going to play that through then, that chorus then. So A minor, C minor, G, A, C and B here is fine. You can play it down there, but there's no point really. If you're up here, you can easily go back to the E minor 7th. Okay, let's hear that then. Okay, so. Yeah, so that's all of the song really. There's a solo, and again, same 2 chords, so E minor 7th and A. And I think that's about 9 times, that one. Now Weller, he loves his E minor pentatonic solos. If you haven't heard his song This Is No Time from the Live Wood set, well, check it out and you're in for a treat. Really good solo there. But this is similar. Okay, so... Yeah, it's quite straightforward. I think it's not a guitar solo though in this song Pinball. It's more of I think it's a saxophone or horn section, but sounds quite good. So certainly worth having a go at that. But it's just this shape here. Yeah, the E minor pentatonic at the 12th fret. Then we go to the outro. The thing I like about the outro, same chords, E minor 7th. But vocally it's quite interesting because it looks like there's this kind of layered effect on the verse. Okay, so it's an outro, but it's the first and second verse alternating lines, which don't really come across that in too many modern songs again. Well, there's a bit of a recurring theme here, isn't there? Modern songs are not really well structured, it seems. But Paul Weller's is, and this cover version certainly is. So do enjoy playing that one. If you found that useful, please remember to like and subscribe. That really helps me out. I'm giving you these free songs, so please, it's a small thing that you might be able to do for me, and I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Enjoy playing guitar as always.